I'm thinking that was very, very average.
Average?
Oh, absolutely wonderful. Listen, on behalf of Jim and all his team, he fixed it for you, mate.
Thanks.
It's a shame about the partner. I thought they'd have fixed up something better than that.
Cliff, good morning.
Good morning, mate.
How are you?
Listen,
Rocking Roy here?
I know, very good.
Well,
You've been playing guitar a long time?
Yeah, about 6
You should
years.
re-record that, because some of these old records are coming back.
I like it.
Listen, apparently we've got a really talented thing coming up now. Crow's feet, or nest.
Oh, crow's feet, yes.
Yeah. Are we going to do that?
Yeah, this is great
Crow's
stuff.
nest?
This is real talent.
This is Crow's Road.
And we welcome not only Cliff this morning, but also John Napier, who's the set designer for Time, and I'm sure a lot of work's gone into that, because I know previously you've worked on Cats and Les Miserables as well, haven't you? And Starlight Express.
I did, yeah.
So how did the original conception come about for Time? I mean, who sat down and said, let's design this extravagant set?
Well, it didn't go that way. I mean, on Cats and Starlight, there wasn't a book as such to do, but on Time there was a book, so a lot of it was already there.
Yeah.
And I just had to sort of match up or measure up to
Make the impossible happen, actually.
Really?
Yes.
The things that are in the book.
You allowed a bit of a free rein.
A bit of a free rein, but it was somewhat easier than Cats and Starlight, but more difficult because of the things that I was being asked to do.
What's the most difficult thing in it? What do you think, Cliff, is the most amazing thing that's going to be in it? Where the audience is going to go, wow.
It's funny, you know, we've been sworn to secrecy, all of us, you know. Dave Clark doesn't want anybody to know anything about this show. But I've been able to sort of sell it because I personally have been very excited about, first of all, seeing the working model that John did, which was absolutely brilliant. I mean, if they sold that as a sort of toy, you'd be a millionaire, mate, overnight. But the main thing is that the impossible does seem to happen on stage. And just when you think you've seen a great effect, the show starts with a pretty stunning effect. And just when you think you've seen it, something else happens, and you think to yourself, this is impossible. And yet there it is. So,
Is it difficult for the artist and the set to blend in with each other? Is that one of the hardest things to do?
that is, I think.
It is, but I mean, that's what my job is to do. I mean, I do large shows, but also do small shows.
Yeah.
And I guess that's the reason I've been doing it as long as I have, is that one tends to try and balance those things. And they should marry together.
Because on stage, an artist can't necessarily see what sort of effect he's standing in, that the audience can see, can he?
That's right, but that's why I have to be the eyes of the audience up until the point at which we open.
Is he doing a good job, then?
Oh, I mean, when he knows, he gets embarrassed, I think, because I think it's the most wonderful thing I've ever seen. And the funny thing is, I just constantly, we were talking with the rest of the cast saying, aren't we lucky to be in a show like this? Because it's my first West End musical, and I don't think I'll ever follow it. I mean, it's just amazing.
OK, that's the musical. We'll talk about the chart position later, number 4. And we've got some questions for the gang over here. Vicky, right?
Tanis, you've got a question.
Cliff, what made you decide to star in a musical?
What made me decide? Well, you know, I wanted to be, since I made those movies about 150 years ago, I wanted to be in a musical, but not necessarily on film. And I just waited for the right thing to come along, though. And what made me decide this one was initially the fact that I liked the music very much. Because, I mean, if you're going to do a musical, you've really got to enjoy the music. So I love the music, and then, of course, it's a sci-fi story. And I don't know about you, but I love Star Trek and stuff. Yeah. So as soon as I had a chance to be in a sci-fi musical, that made up my mind.
Darcy, question?
Cliff, what made you want to make Living Doll with the young ones?
What made me want to make the Living Doll? They twisted my arm, really. Broke both my legs. No, I got a phone call saying that they had this lovely idea, because you know the Records for Charity, don't you? And they phoned me up and said that we've got this idea, but it needs to be you because it's one of your songs. And of course they're called The Young Ones, and if you know, I made a film called The Young Ones. So there was this connection. And I thought, well, what a nice idea. They are very funny, aren't they? I mean, I know you think they're funny, but so it was a nice chance for me to do something different, because I made that record 27 years ago, and it was #1 then. So we've got our fingers crossed now and hope that this time for charity it'll be #1 again.
Great. We've certainly got time for no more questions, which are unfortunate. But John, I know that you brought a bargain in, haven't you, with you?
I have.
Or a prize, or a present. What good is in a bag?
What I've got here is a Time T-shirt.
Right, okay, great.
I haven't seen those yet, have you?
There goes the Time T-shirt.
Yes.
I was given a Time mug this morning, too.
Start date 12/500.
There's a collection of photographs of the Time costume drawings.
Oh, gosh, they're there, aren't they?
I haven't seen those either.
Who would like to see these? Would you like to see these costume drawings?
Yes.
Right. That's one. They're quite nice.
Don't show too many.
Don't show too many. How many would you say, John?
Well,
out of five.
Just a couple. Couple.
There you go.
Right. They are remarkable, aren't they?
And that's me.
I won't show any more, I promise, Dave. I won't show any more. Right.
This rather scrappy piece of paper is kind of special because it's a costume drawing for Michael Jackson for a movie that hasn't come out yet.
Will Michael let us show this here?
I think perhaps the person who gets it should have the surprise.
Wow, hey, you're not going to see this. You'll never believe it.
And
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
It's all a cheat. There we are.
Right, great. All that's the bargain. You have a good question for all that, don't you?
Yes, Dave Clark is the producer of Time. What famous band was he the drummer in?
I'm sure you can manage that one. What famous band was Dave Clark the drummer in? Oh, I really got it wrong then. It's Superstore, BBC Television. So easy, you see. BBC TV, London W12, 8QT. Good luck with that. Which band was Dave Clark in? Calls to Cliff. You ready for those later? 01811 8055. And now we have a little compilation for you. We have 3 songs coming up from Time. But if Dave Clark's watching, not too much of them, right? Just a little bit.